Traditions with which we were raised seem even more important to us now that we have our own children. The one tradition that seems to touch most of our lives across the world is that of Santa Claus. He has come to be a symbol of love, kindness, and sharing, and keeping his message alive is as important as any. This can be seen every year starting the day after Thanksgiving in every shopping mall with a line an hour long just to get a 2-minute chat and picture with the jolly old guy. It's us, the parents, who keep this tradition and his message going. I believe that in the soul of parents lays the heart of Santa Claus. Christmas morning would come. My brother, sister, and I would get my parents up early and run down the stairs of our home. It was the most exciting moment of my childhood, and I had chills just from the very thought of opening up all those brightly wrapped packages that Santa himself had left for us. That first glimpse of the tree all lit up, the nativity scene on our mantel, the plethora of presents cascading out from beneath the tree into the living room. Then we see the milk is gone, and the cookies, all but one is left, and that one has a bite taken out of it. One particular Christmas Eve, I was just too excited to sleep. My mother came to my room and told me that if I did not go to sleep soon, Santa would not stop by our house. I remember shortly after hearing Santa's sleigh bells and forcing myself to sleep for fear of him not stopping at my home. As I grew into an adult, my mother told me the true story of the sleigh bells and how she and my father were exhausted from the day's activities and needed us to go to sleep so that they could place all the gifts under the tree without our knowing that it was really them. My parents loved that we truly believed Santa himself had made those sounds, and the excitement on our faces the next morning was well worth it. Now that I am a parent, I understand the fun in making Santa real for my son. The joy I get from just being with him after waiting in line he finally gets his turn on Santa's lap. I see the excitement on his face when he walks into the room on Christmas morning and sees the giant mound of presents spilling out from under the brightly lit tree and our stockings hanging over the fireplace bulging with packages. The chills I get now are from watching him because he knows that Santa has stopped by his house. Then he sees the milk is gone and the cookies, all but one is left, and that one has a bite taken out of it. Today it's my turn to be Santa. Even if only for a while, I will cherish every moment of it, every gift I have to wrap, every line I have to stand in, every late night waiting for him to go to sleep so that I can unseen place the presents under the tree, and yes, every glass of milk and plate of cookies I have to eat. Why do I bother? Because Santa will live forever in the heart of my child, the same way Santa lives in mine, as a reflection of the love of parents.